Rudy Hester versus Nathan Urbanak. And Peter Thomas has just scored in the first 55 seconds of today. As we see Benji here moving across the field, taking the wide position on the table. See how that pans out for him, and he's put himself in a very good position. However, it's blocked. Oh, just missed wide for a goal kick. But some good attacking play early from Benji. Vickers with a very good taken goal kick, going through right through Benji's defence, and as I say that, he does miss and turn over possession. Benji here electing to use his keeper. Very risky, as it has a serious consequence of no keeper for 5 flicks to the opposition. Here we've got Benji making his way down the sideline. Well, some very good defensive flicking from Vickers. Oh, my mistake. It is a free kick. I think because Vickers was hitting the ball, he hit the ball as he was trying to defend. We've got Benji now trying to get out of his own half. And we welcome back John T. Brenner for the commentary team today.
What have I missed in the first 5 minutes of the half?
We've got Benji's had, I think, a shot or two just wide. And then on the other games, we've got Peter Thomas 1-0 up against Mohammed Risal.
A cagey affair, as is to be expected in a final of an Asian Cup. Melbourne TFC, reigning Australian champions from earlier this year at the Asian Grand Prix in Melbourne. Sorry, Australian Grand Prix in Melbourne. And really looking at the matchups on the board today, you think that this match here between Vickers and Benji and the match between Bernard and Luke are the two that will decide the matchup. You'd expect Peter Thomas and Rudy Hester to both take their games fairly comfortably, although Rudy is yet to break through against Nathan.
And I'd like to take this moment to thank our sponsors. We've got Arrow Sport, we've got Bar Conte, Ozflick, Phontabulous, and Perth Subbuteo. And Enversun. As we see Vickers here getting himself in a shooting opportunity. Or not. He's just turned over possession. And Benji now looking to break forward.
A unforced miss by Benji there. Lets Vikas go long, and he has a clear shot. And if there's one thing that Vikas prides itself, it is his finishing ability. He's shooting regular practice, and that is why Vikas takes the lead against Benji. It's now 1-1 between Jurong Central and Melbourne TFC.
This is shaping up to be a very eventful final, as it's not really a goal fest this time. Only 2 goals scored. Benji trying to make amends, but the Vikas, his defence line is holding up very strong. Not many holes for Benji to break through.
Whilst this club team event, I'll let Benji take the shot first. He's missed everything. No players, no ball. Whilst this club team event grand final is happening, we also have the plate final from the 3rd and 4th place teams in the group stages. They've had their own knockout competition, and it is the Northern Phoenix from Melbourne taking on Sports TFC of Western Australia. We will get you scores from that pitch as soon as we can, but that plate final is happening at the same time as this main grand final, with Vikas looking to extend his lead. He could have a shooting opportunity. I'm not sure if he has a third touch with that man. He will go long range, and he's missed. Both players missing flicks that I have seen them score before. The score still 1-1 between Melbourne TFC and Jurong Central. A reminder that if scores are level, it will go to goal difference, which is currently level as well. And in the event of goal difference being level as it is, a 10-minute period of sudden death followed by a shootout. Benji in the shooting area. Ooh. Motions almost to say that his finger got stuck on the pitch. A rare misflick from Benji.
Also on the table in front of us here, we see Rudy attacking in his attacking third, looking to open up his account in this final after scoring 13 goals in the semi-final against his 2 opponents from the Northern Falcons.
If Nathan can hold on to this 0-0, it would be a huge step towards securing the title for the Melbourne TFC.
Benji now breaking down on this wide side of Vickers' defence. And it looks like he's given away. Nope, he's won a free kick. And a very good attacking flick from him. If he can get the ball through there, it'd be a very good chance for him to level the scoring.
A bit of a lull in the goal scoring action. No goals past that goal from Vikas earlier on in this televised match. Score remains 1-1 between the clubs. Just a 1-0 to Peter Thomas over Mohammed Rizal and 1-0 to Vikas over Benji. Benji Benji looking to burst through, sees some space in Vicas's defence. Vicas expertly forces him back. Benji, a real attacking front foot style player. Frustration getting to the man from the table, from the Melbourne Table Football Club. And yet another save on this near table here. Nathan against Rudy, holding him out. And Vicas extends his lead, 2-0. One step closer to the championship. There you see all 4 tables in action. If our technical director did not pan away from it, but all 4 tables in action. You see how quickly the game can change with 4 matches all having. Vicas on the attack yet again. He knows that it could come down to goal difference. And I think that's... And Peter Thomas grabs another one against Mohamed Rizal. 2-0 to Peter Thomas.
Scoreboard says 0-0 with no scores, so right?
So the ledger all even. 1-1 in match score, 2-2 in goal scored.
And we've just heard that on the far end in the plate-off?
The plates, yeah, plate final.
Plate final, it is 0-0. No goals have been scored between Western Australia and the Northern Phoenix.
Both teams there looking to take home their first silverware of any kind at an Asian competition. Rudy Hesty with another shooting chance against Nathan. But it's gone wide, I'm assuming, from the lack of a celebration. Rudy, one of those players knowing to give a shout or two when he scores. Makes our jobs as commentators easy. Score there remains 0-0. Bernard Lim and Luke Radzimiski still locked at 0-0 too. And with 16 minutes of match time left, we are headed to sudden death. But what can change that up? And there comes the shout from Rudy. 1-0 to Rudy, makes it 2-1 to Jurong Central over Melbourne Table Football Club. I spoke a bit too soon. Benji now with a shooting opportunity. Does he quite have the angle? A good save. Benji really working into his game now. A few false flicks early on, but he seems to have got in the rhythm of things. Slightly further than he wanted. Oh.
I think Benji, knowing there's only 20 seconds left.
Benji, I think, has the ball back.
And he's won himself a corner.
Won a corner, but I don't think 10 seconds will be enough.
Oh no, it's a
goal kick. I was in agreement with you, Catherine. I thought there was a corner.
Yes. And that is half time in the 2025 Asian Cup Team Championship Final. And we are back for the second half of the 2025 Asian Cup Club competition here at Ultra Football in Alexandria, and I'm still joined by John T. Brenner.
Should be a good second half. Game firmly in the balance. Just the one goal to Rudy Hesty late in the second half separating the two sides, giving Jurong Central the 2-1 games advantage over Melbourne Table Football Club. But if Luke Radziminski was to grab a goal against Bernard Lim, it would put the game back onto an even playing field. 2 1-0s and 2 2-0s split between the teams. Benji Batten here on the show arena would be hoping to overturn the 2-0 deficit from the first half. And if there is someone that can score 3-4 goals in 3-4 minutes, I would put my money on Benji. That's a back. An update on the plate final contested between Sports Table Football Club of Western Australia and Northern Phoenix of Melbourne. It's 0-0 right across the boards. 4 0-0 draws, 0-0, and the total scoreline. So any goal there on the 4 tables will break the game apart. Benji, does he quite have the angle? Yes, he does. Probably a heavy touch there. Should be saved. Oh, and he's just been missed.
Quando la zucca dice di sì alla dolcezza delle carote, nasce il gusto raffinato della vellutata zucca e carote Dimmi di sì.
Dimmi, dimmi, dimmi.
Bontà e praticità in un unico piatto.
Dimmi di
Dimmi di sì, il gusto di stupirti con un sì.
È arrivata Plenitude Fibra. Tu a 16,90 € al mese se sei cliente Plenitude per l'energia o vuoi diventarlo. Vai nei Plenitude Store o su anyplenitude.com. Plenitude, abbiamo energia per cambiare.
2 minutes in and no goals on any of the tables. The scoreline remains 2-1 from half time.
Now Vickers is on the attack, or as I say that, he gives up possession.
Is that his freestanding keeper? No.
I think it's just painted differently. Although that would be very interesting to have.
It's a blue figure on a...
Oh, it
when the
might
rest
be.
of his figures are red.
Oh, it was his keeper.
It was his freestanding keeper venturing into the attacking half.
What? Not too often you see that.
I think he might have lost it actually and had to keep it out for 5 turns.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
maybe.
I must have missed that completely, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But
It's just not very often you see a defender's goalkeeper all the way up into their attacking half in this game. Benji now.
and a goal to Rudy Hesty against Nathan Babaniak makes it 2-0 in that game. The overall aggregate scoreline remains 2-1, but goal difference can always play a part, as we have learnt today. So I expect Rudy to continue to apply the pressure. Meanwhile, Benji here with a shooting opportunity. It has broken free. Dead on goal. And a great save.
Benji got to keep his calm, got to keep his cool here, as Vickers has defended a number of his very good shots today.
Peter putting a third one into the back of the net. He's keeping a goal difference for the Melbourne Table Football Club within grasp.
Yeah. Only one goal now separates them.
Luke Radziminski takes the lead against Bernard Lim. It's 2-2 on aggregate,
And
and I think it's even in goal difference, 4 goals apiece.
just like that, one goal changes a lot.
I was about to say that game will be the determining game of this fixture. And Rudy Hesty puts Jurong City back in the lead on goal difference, putting a third one past Nathan. So a recap of the scores, it's 1-0 between Luke and Bernard, 2-0 between Vikas and Benji, 3-0 between Peter and Mohammed, and 3-0 between Rudy and Nathan.
lot to play for here, as one goal does make a huge difference. I don't want to apply pressure, but Peter Thomas, being a very big goal scorer, probably has to keep the the goal difference up for his team in this final.
Especially playing against the 4th seed of Jurong in Mohamed Rizal. Meanwhile, Nathan and Rudy, it's the opposite scenario. You'd expect Rudy to be the key driver, being force behind the goals coming in for the Jurong Central. Nathan doing his best to hold on to just the 3-0 deficit as it sits at the moment. As I say that though, Rudy is lining up for a shot against Nathan. And
he has his keeper very high.
Oh, crossbar and out. Oh, yes, crossbar and out.
It will be Nathan's throw in.
So with 9 minutes to go in the second half, all eyes are on the goal difference. 1 goal in the favour of Jurong Central right now. But there's 4 tables, 4 times the action to possibly grab another goal for Melbourne. And there it comes, Peter Thomas. Peter Thomas puts his 4th pass from Mohamed Rizal, and we're back level on goal difference yet again in this seesawing affair.
And as it stands, if 8 minutes were to go up with nothing happening, then we will go into a 10-minute playoff on all 4 tables. First table to score a goal, whoever it is, will win the tournament.
But don't go anywhere, we still have 8 minutes of action, anything can happen. Vikas, save, post, goal. What's the call from the referee?
It's like a save.
Yes, it's a save, yes.
It's a save. And Elliot,
What's a save?
and the referee has put the ball over for a very long distance.
Before getting
Throw in.
brutally told off to avoid the camera side of the broadcast picture. Vikas annoyed. What's he done? I think he's caught his player on the way through.
It's a free kick to Benji. And very shortly we will have an update on the plate competition between the Northern Phoenix and Western Australia. I've seen some papers put up on the board, so I don't know if there's been some goals or are they all saying zeros, but we will find out shortly.
And with all still 0-0 in the...
Yes.
We are banking on that scoreboard being updated live, but as it stands, the scoreboard there does still read 0-0 in every game of that plate final. A long-range flick from Benji here. Wrong side of the ball. And Rudy Hesty puts another one on the board. It's 1 goal in the favour of Jurong Central yet again.
Now, unfortunate, a little bit of pressure now put back on Peter Thomas to grab another goal to level.
Or will it come from the show table? Up, and Peter responds, as you predicted. He puts a 5th one into the net. Trading blows like some heavyweight boxers.
Yeah. When one scores, the other scores. It's head-to-head game right now in the Asian Cup final team tournament.
We're all square on match aggregate, all square on goals scored, and with 5 minutes to go.
It's a very good block there by Vikas, as Benji was moving quickly down that line to get his...
but he's won it well.
Yes. He's hit the ball first, then the player.
And a goal. Who was that to? Bernard, was it?
Oh,
Oh, and that is a huge goal, because not only does it put Jurong ahead on goal difference, but it actually equals the game against Luke, and the match aggregate now stands at 2-1 to Jurong over Melbourne. And so now the games between Peter Thomas, Benji Batten and Vikas, and Nathan and Rudy really mean nothing unless Luke is able to grab a winning goal in the last 4 minutes to bring the match aggregate back to 2-2.
all to play for here in the final 4 minutes. Oh. A lot going on as Vikas puts himself
Vikas
up.
looking to extend that goal difference. A
Oh,
great
great
save
save.
from Benji. And we enter the last 4 minutes now. Counting down the clock. As it stands, the Asian Cup will be heading back to Singapore with Jurong Central for the team event.
And just in front of me, Bernard Lim has just missed a shot wide to concede a goal kick.
Which
In his
you
match.
would think would have put the game to bed in the favour of Jurong Central. Peter puts another one on the board, but once again, goal difference does mean nothing right now unless Luke is able to grab that one goal against Bernard, or Benji Batten is able to score 2 goals against Vikas here on the show court, which, I thought he was on his way to possibly grabbing the first one there. I think he has a free kick there.
Oh.
I think.
For a moving player.
Moving, yes.
Yes.
And
What?
don't,
Oh.
we are taking a pause here.
The clock has stopped.
The referee
and
has
there's-
stopped the timer.
I don't know why. Must be an indirect free kick. Yeah.
No, I think he must have resumed the timer. I think he must have stopped it to explain the scenario.
Okay.
Benji,
Now has a very good chance.
the defensive flick slightly short. Benji, post and out.
It's a good save by the keeper. Benji having so many chances, but
I
Vikas
don't
is.
think the keeper actually got a touch on it.
Oh, he
it's still
did.
Benji's ball.
Oh.
But it's going to be a long-range flick.
But we do know in the past.
There is a gap there.
Yes, and we do know that Benji is
Benji-
capable of hitting these shots. Oh, and he's unfortunately missed everything.
So now we enter 1 minute 45 left. All eyes on the match between Bernard Lim and Luke Radzaminski.
And Luke currently has possession and is going up the field, but needs to hurry. There's only 90 seconds left.
If he were to grab a goal, Melbourne TFC, as it stands, would clinch the title on goal difference. Not anymore though, as Rudy has scored another goal.
What does that make it? Extra level?
And so
Yes, if Luke scores.
if Luke scores in this last minute, it would be a tie if Luke was to score. But Bernard has the ball in an attacking area.
With
You'd expect him to just see out the game.
Take it into the corner flag.
Holding the ball in the corner. See out the clock. Oh, Luke has won the ball back though. Can he mount an attack from his own defensive half with 41 seconds left on the clock? We'll do our best to play-by-play commentate this. Luke with the ball in his own defensive quadrant. In a bit of congestion. He's given up the ball. 24 seconds. Benji meanwhile has a shot, but it's too late on his pitch. The goal will mean nothing even if he scores it. Nevertheless, a great save by Vikas.
Vikas is defending very well today.
Bernard, 10 seconds left, has possession, and this should be it. The game should be won by Jurong Central 2 games to 1. 3, 2, 1. There's the timer. Your Asian Cup 2025 team event champions are Jurong Central Subbuteo Club of Singapore, taking the final 2 games to 1. The individual scores: Bernard Lim 1, Luke Radzaminski 1, Vikas Chandiramani 2, Benji Batten 0, Mohammed Rizal Taib 0 against Peter Thomas 6, Rudy Hester 5 against Nathan Urbaniak 0, and they take the trophy with them.